Let's cover how to take down the bosses of Phantasy Star Online. This is for new characters in normal mode, and focuses on strategies that require minimal grinding and gear. Suggested levels are based on HP required to survive most things, except some dangerous but avoidable attacks. First up, Dragon, the first boss under Central Dome. At the start, it walks towards you, attempting to get close enough to use its Fire Breath attack. Your goal is to never let it face you. The dragon will not attack so long as you don't get in front of it. Stand off to the side and a little bit behind its heel. You also want to keep a little distance to avoid being hit when it falls down. Using Saber on the feet is effective. Try to hit with the tip to keep your distance, and end combos behind the foot. Avoid continuing a combo if going in the wrong direction. Handgun is most effective against the head, which has less defense, but is trickier to aim at. For forces, use Barta. If playing Fomar or Phonium, don't equip a weapon, it slows down casting. It is tricky to stay in position and keep aiming where you want to. Make use of the L shoulder button as needed. If it does use its Fire Breath attack, just stay out of the way. After breathing fire, it flies up, shoots more fire, and then crashes into the ground. Keep moving and try to run behind where it's facing. After doing a handful of damage, the dragon will fall down and rest for a few moments. While it's down, focus physical damage on the head. Barta does the same damage so forces can stay. As it gets up, retreat behind the feet again. Once the dragon is up and at 30% remaining HP, it roars and begins its second phase. It flies away and dives underground to attack from below. Barta can hit it for a bit of extra damage even when it's in the air, if you're right underneath it. Stay in the center of the arena to avoid being hit by the dive. Use the area map function to see where it's going. As it tunnels through the center, it will cut towards you if it can do so with a 90-degree turn or less. Move off to the side where it cannot make that turn. For example, if the dragon is coming from 12 o'clock, run towards 11 or 1 o'clock. Every time it tunnels into or out of the ground, it leaves behind a fiery pit that becomes a stage hazard. These pits can be used to intentionally take lesser damage than what the dragon crashing into you would deal. After the third charge, move back to the center to avoid being hit as it jumps out of the ground. Another option is to stay along the edge of the arena. Once the dragon lands, it behaves largely like the first phase, but it will repeat the tunneling charge cycle after it finishes the fire breath, so keep attacking from behind its feet. Once it roars again in a cutscene, you're done. Almost. You still have control of your character and must run away to avoid being crushed by the dragon as it falls for the last time. Control of your character is relative to the cutscene camera. The fire pits can also trip you up until the dragon finishes fading out. After returning to Pioneer 2, talk to the principal to unlock caves. Happy hunting!